my parents have been taking me back to North Macedonia ever since I was little, every couple of years, because we have a lot of family over there. And the last time I went was last year, and Ellie came with me and my partner Stuart and the 14 others of my family back in Australia. We all went over together and we nearly killed each other. We were living in the same house for about a month, and poor Stuart, the only Anglo in the family, came away traumatised. And so when we came back home, he said, "I'm not coming to the UK, I'm not travelling ever again." But whilst I was over there, I was in my dad's village, and I was looking around for this house my auntie's house that I used to go and visit when I was a little kid, and I was trying to find it, and I was found myself a little bit lost, and I was climbing over this really tall fence, and this little old lady in a scarf and a black skirt said, "Hey, who's your father?" I said, "Galcheski," and her eyes just lit up. And she said, "Your father and I were born at the exact same time up in that hill." And she was pointing up to this hill way, way, way up in the mountains. And turns out that my dad's village was actually a base for the soldiers coming in, I think towards the end of World War II. And so the soldiers would come and go. And towards the end of the war, they had got news that the soldiers were coming up, so all the villagers fled up into the mountains. And that's where my grandma gave birth to my dad, and also this other lady that I just had met. And it got me thinking about how many brave women give birth in war-torn times. And it got me thinking about the women of Gaza I wrote this song for, and women like my grandma who give birth at tumultuous times, giving birth whilst there's destruction. And this is called Almeisan, which means it's named after a star called the Shining One. The war swept across the land. She had a baby on the way. You okay? Hiking up the mountains through it, the bullets dipped and played. She was named after a star. She lay beneath the trees, olives hanging down in the half moon like a masterpiece. And a babe was born that night in the black olive groves on fire. A babe was born that night, screaming its lungs out in the dark. Hush, my baby, mother cries, for the soldiers seek us in the night. And when the light shines in the morning, we'll see how beautiful you are. The food supply in flames, while the starving wait in vain. How do you tell a hungry child that humankind's asleep, they've turned away? And the farmers stand their ground, their hearts flower in the sun, singing songs of peace, the autumn harvest, surrounded by guns. And a babe was born that night in the black olive groves on fire. A babe was born that night, screaming its lungs out in the dark. Hush, my baby, mother cries, for the soldiers seek us in the night. And when the light shines in the morning, we'll see how beautiful you are. And a babe was born that night in the black olive groves on fire. A babe was born that night, screaming its lungs out in the dark. Hush, my baby, mother cries, Soldiers seek us in the night, and when the light shines in the morning, we'll see how beautiful you are. Just like your mother, named after a star. Almeisan, the shining one. Just like your mother, named after a star. Almeisan, the shining one.